Welcome to WWP Clips. This is the official Clips channel for We Want Picks. We will be uploading our individual fight breakdown videos here, so make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss any of our content. And as always, go to wewantpicks.com/bets, sign up with any one of our 5 betting partners, make a deposit, and we send you $50 as a thank you. Next up at UFC Long Island, we have the main event of the evening. We have Michelle Waterson, the karate hottie, taking on Amanda Lemos. Michelle Waterson's 18-9 overall, 2-3 in her last 5, and she's coming back after about a year away from the cage. Amanda Lemos is 11-2 overall, 4-1 in her last 5, coming off that early submission loss to Jessica Andrade. Michelle Waterson, aka the karate hottie, is a talented fighter who has been a professional for an incredible 15 years. She's got tons of cage time with some of the best to ever do it. She's fought multiple champions like Rose Namajunas, Carla Esparza, Joanna Jędrzejczyk, and she has wins over solid opponents like Angela Hill, Karolina Kowalkiewicz, Felice Herrick when she was good, and other women who are sitting just outside that top 10. Style-wise, she's a slick striker who uses kicks and distance really well with wrestling in her back pocket. She's got 20 takedowns in her last 13 fights, and despite the 33% accuracy, she can time her shots pretty well. Amanda Lemos is a Muay Thai striker with fast hands and a ton of power. She does a very good job keeping her fights at Muay Thai range to avoid those takedowns. She has a solid 88% takedown defense and has only been taken down 1 time in the UFC. Even in her submission loss to Andrade, she defended the takedown. She was submitted on her feet. And despite her last 2 performances, Amanda Lemos has power in her hands. She's dangerous on the ground, and she's a tough outing for almost anybody in this division. I like Michelle Waterson a lot, but I just don't see her winning this fight. For her to beat Amanda, she would need to stick and move for an entire 15 minutes. And that's exactly what she needed to do in her last fight against Marina, and she couldn't do it there. So I just don't think she's going to be able to do it here. So she's very tough. I don't necessarily think there's going to be a stoppage, but I think Amanda's power, her takedown defense, her volume of 5 significant strikes landed per minute, I think all of those things combined will get it done. So Lemos is the pick, and it's probably safe to put her in parlays. And what's amazing is the line movement here, dude. Amanda Lemos, when I did this on Sunday, was like a minus 700 favorite. It was something crazy. And now she's already all the way down to minus, yeah. And now she's down to minus 315. Because people love Michelle Waterson, which I totally... Dude, Michelle Waterson is ridiculously talented. She's very, very good. But, flyweight, man, she should be at 115, not 125. She needs to stick and move the entire time. She's losing. She doesn't have wins over those top 10 opponents. She's beating everybody outside the top 10. So I just think always a bridesmaid, never a bride type situation for... Michelle Waterson. So I'm going Amanda Lemos, and man, minus 315, that flexed all the way down from the 700s. I'll take it. What do you think?
Yeah, and unfortunately, Michelle Waterson, karate hottie, shout out to karate hottie. She's another one of those fighters that at this point in her career, she's tough, right? She's very, very tough, and she'll probably be there for all 3 rounds against Amanda. But at this point, I agree with you, Angela. I just don't see a path to victory for Amanda, and trust me, I want to look for it, because with those odds and how tough she is, if there's a little bit of a path to victory, you can see putting some money on the underdog in this matchup. But Amanda is just so well versed, and let me preface this first by saying I'm a big Amanda fan, and I'm a big Andrade hater. That was the luckiest bullshit submission. I've a standing arm triangle. Get the fuck out of here. She was gonna dominate that fight on her way to a title shot, and I think the UFC recognizes the talent in Amanda Lemos, where instead of losing that fight and putting her up against a dangerous prospect or another fight where she could lose, I think they said, you know what, let's give her a name, Give her the co-main. Let's give her an opportunity to really shine and show the world who Amanda Lemos is. That way, when she gets to that title shot again, people know who she is. They put her as the co-main for a reason against an opponent she should absolutely dominate. That's no disrespect to Michelle Waterson, the Karate Hottie. She's very tough and very good fighter, but Amanda Lemos is that next level fighter. I always talk about the next level. Amanda Lemos is that next level. Next level power. She carries that power throughout 3 rounds. I know she's seen like she has some cardio issues at time, in that Angela Hill fight, but she handled her own in that fight as well. She is that next level fighter. She should absolutely dominate this fight, and that's why the odds are the way they are. So, Karate Hottie, nothing against you. After the fight, I'll put some ice on those bruises for you, but it's Amanda Lemos all the way. I got her in my DraftKings lineup.
Yeah, Karate Hottie, I saw her years ago on American Ninja Warrior. She fell immediately, unfortunately, like literally fell on the first jump. So that was a little embarrassing. But $6,800, $9,400. Amanda Lemos is one of the few expensive fighters I do believe in. $9,400. That's a lot. That's asking for a stoppage, but I don't think it's absurd that she gets a stoppage. Like, I don't think it's that ridiculous. Michelle Waterson's very, very good, but I feel like she's in the paycheck portion of her career and not the looking for a title run portion of her career. And that's no offense to her. By all means, hope she makes enough money to support her family for a very long time and retire. But when it comes to picking fights, I got to go with the hungry fighter.
Yeah, and I agree with the stoppage. I think if anyone is going to finish Karate Hottie, it's probably going to be Amanda Lemos, honestly.
Yeah, and we'll see what that loss does to her, right? Like, obviously it wasn't her first loss ever, but it was her first important loss. So we'll see what that does to her. She may come out, just ready, just changing things.
Oh, she'll be ready.
And ready to put on a show. So $9,400. I will probably spend that. The Monkey Knife Fight strike line, 76 to 67. That is saying there's a decision, right? That's saying Michelle Waterson, one of the few times where the underdog is expected to land more strikes. She's going to dance around and touch up, and that's what she does. But I just think Amanda's going to be too much here. I don't think Michelle's going to hit that rhythm. I don't think she's going to have the time to dance around. So I think it's a less situation. I think there may be some grappling here. And certainly there's going to be big power from Amanda. And if she's landing all that power, she's not going to need to get the 67. But if she's throwing big power, it's going to be lower volume. So I think it's another might go to a decision, but still be less Monkey Knife Fight situation. What do you think?
I think you're probably right.
And we have questions in the live chat. This fight is at 125 pounds, not 115, which is Michelle Waterson's, natural weight class. So, but she's coming back after a year away. So lots of stuff going on here, but both on the Lemos side, I was wrong with how drastic the line movement was. It was like from -500 to -300, but that's still some solid movement. A lot of money came in on Waterson there. I get it. Tried and true vet. I just don't think it's going to happen here.
You know what's funny is as you said that, I looked at it online. It was -320, and then I clicked on it, and now it's -310. So it just moved right now.
There you go. See? Yep. And again, this fight is at 125, 125, not 115.
Oh no.
WeWantPicks.com/bet. Sign up, make a deposit. We'll send you $50 as a thank you.